Boxing King Media, powered by BYD. Mr. Jack Catterall, newly married, about to make his debut in a fancy new arena. Doing well in life, mate.
Thank you. It's been a good couple months, but we stay working. We don't let it get to us. I written the wrong in my career in my last fight. I married my best mate, but I'm straight back to work Monday morning. I'm excited for this. First fight at the Corp Arena, the Corp Live in Manchester, against a former two-time world champion. And I've got it all to gain.
You definitely have. Before I even talk about the fight, Jack, I'm just curious to know. You said you married your best friend. You're 31. Am I right in saying not many people get married these days? Like, most people either leave it really late or just carry on living as partners. I'm just curious, like something a bit different. What made you want to get married? And just talk to us a little bit about that.
Me and Lauren have been together 9 years. Our daughter was 3 earlier on this year, and she's my best mate. She's the mother of my child. And it felt like the right time. I proposed a couple of years ago, and as it landed, the wedding landed a week after my fight. But yeah, listen, it was everything for a reason. I probably never pictured getting married as a kid. I don't know. It's something girls dream of. Maybe not fellas so much, but it felt like the right time, and I want to be with her for the rest of my life.
Quite beautifully put there. And has anything changed? Now that you're officially married, is anything different at home? Do you do more or do you do less?
No, listen, I do my fair share of jobs. We're a team. We're a team in our household, and that's the way we have been, and that's the way we will continue to be. Nothing's really changed. Lauren's last name's changed, but no, things are good right now.
Good, man. I'm happy for you. And then I remember when I spoke to you like a year ago, and one of the biggest worries that you always had was, and people have always kind of slagged you off for it, he fights once a year, or he fights once every 2 years, and that's how your career's kind of been. But looking now, this will be your 4th fight in 15 months, which is pretty impressive, and that's what you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, and we signed with Matchroom, and we wanted that activity, and I found myself after the last fight beating an opponent that I believe I beat a couple of years ago. But we look at the division and it's like, what's next? We've been chasing the world titles. The world title is the goal, but I think right now, as the division stands, in this present moment, there may be not a world title shot to the back end of the year or maybe next year. And I've been in that position where I've sat on the sideline. I was number 1 in the WBO for some time, waiting, and I can't do that anymore. And I'm not prepared to do that. Regis is a great name fighter to fight. My instructions to Sam, to Matchroom, was to keep me active, and I want the biggest fights. I want all the smoke, and the fight were done pretty sharpish.
He said he's going to make some changes in this camp. He didn't tell me what, but he said there are going to be some changes, whether that's trainers or styles, I don't know. But I said to him earlier, you both have got common opponents in Tyrone McKenna and Josh Taylor. You will have watched all them fights. So what do you take back from how you dealt with them and how you dealt with them?
Yeah, I think the McKenna fight, I was probably jumped the gun a few times too much. There might have been one shot that went a little bit late as I was knocking him over. Maybe that could have been called off then. Credit to Tyrone, he was there for the duration, such a tough fighter. And Regis beat him quite comfortably as well in Dubai. Managed to get him inside the distance. I was at the fight in 2019 when Regis boxed Taylor. That was a great fight. Could have gone half away. Taylor got it. There's an argument to say Regis maybe have got it. So yeah, I've seen him. I've been around him. I was at the fight in December against HEARN. We was together. So I'm excited. I've seen him. I've been seeing him. So I think for me, it's about preparing for the best version of him, looking at what he does best. And I think he'd probably be the first to say his last 2 performances haven't been the best ones. His homecoming fight didn't look the greatest, and he'll probably say that. And the Haney fight, there was something missing, but I think there's a lot of pressure on both of us to perform this fight. He's got ambitions of becoming 3-time world champion. I want to put myself in a position to fight for a world title, so it's a fight where we've both got to turn up and deliver.
Indeed, you definitely have to. I feel like, the worst thing you could do in this situation is to think that you've caught him at the right time, because if you take anything from the Josh Taylor fight, he's dangerous.
100%, and I've never done that, and I never will. I prefer like the underdog in every fight, and you give Regis his credit. He's been world champion 2 times. He's a tremendous fighter, ones that the fans over here are familiar with from his fight in London. And his last fight was a high-profile fight, the WBC title against one of the big stars in our weight division. So I've got it all to gain. I'm working hard in the gym. I know what task lies ahead of me, and I'll be prepared for it.
Last question, you touched on it there that you had both of us we met up in San Francisco, and I learned something about you. Knew that time that you like walking about and exploring cities on foot, and I know you spent all day, like 5 hours, just walking randomly on the streets of San Francisco. I know you went to a few shady areas as well, but you didn't care, you were just walking everywhere. So just tell us where that comes from, and what did you enjoy about San Francisco?
Yeah, we survived it. We went on a few big walks. It's nice. It's a big world, and there's a lot of places to go and visit, go see. I'd never been to San Francisco before, so I went and done the iconic sites. A couple of times we was in the hotel. They said you can go that way, but don't go that way. It's not so safe. So what do? We're going to explore the shady area, see what's going on, and it was there was a few interesting characters. It was a bit like a zombie apocalypse. But it's nice. Yeah, we had some nice food. Nice walk along the coast, and it's good. You've got to put yourself out there and see what the world's got to offer.
Indeed, you definitely do. Anything else you want to add, Jack, before I let you go?
No, I'm just excited, grateful to be in this position, to fight at the Cope Live, Matchroom hosting the event here. It's not too far from where I live, so again, I've had that time in my career where I've been inactive, but the fans have always stuck by us and supported us, my friends, my family, and everybody else. So it's nice, and a lot of nice messages after the announcement for this fight. So thank you, and look forward, and I'm working hard to put on a big performance in August.
There's one last thing I want to ask you, actually. Have you seen all this back and forth between Carl Froch and Anthony Joshua? What do you make of a bit of drama in the last few weeks?
Yeah, listen, it's all clickbaits. Joshua's just announced his fight with Dubai, so I'm guessing he'll be switched on and focused for that. Carl's Carl. He's doing his thing. He's got his YouTube channel, and listen, we're all seeing it. We're all engaging, and there's back and forth. But that happens. Listen, everyone's got an opinion. Sometimes you might not like that opinion, so he's felt the need to message him. For me, everyone's got an opinion. Unless it becomes very disrespectful, then you can address it. But people are entitled to say what they want to about each other's careers, vice versa. It's only when it becomes more personal, then something maybe needs to be said.
Indeed, that's a fair assessment, Jack Catterall. All the best fight night, mate, and nice seeing you again.
Cheers, mate.